Yes, people, today we are in the south of France. Well, at least I feel like I'm in the south of France. I'm currently in my bedroom, at my desk, doing some work. And it feels like it's about 33 degrees here. So I thought I'd take a break and make a quick video about longevity of marketing. Now, it's just something that came to mind more recently just because of what I've been seeing on my Instagram feed more recently, which is mainly a lot of the flexing online business gurus. They're not necessarily gurus because most of them actually don't have something to directly sell you. And, well, they do, but a lot of their content isn't promotional on it. And anyway, me as being as a nitpicking branding and content expert, thought that they should buckle their brands up. And I think the problem with it is that a lot of people that you see online, oh, look at this, they got the cars, they got all this, they got that, and they're promoting an online business purely through like flexing revenue, not necessarily revenue, based off, putting their HMRC details in and going, this is the revenue my business has made. It's more just, I have money, so this is how I make it, do this. And it's not really a brand. It's just they're basically just content creators on the internet that sell something. Now that's fine if you do that and you're big from it. But the problem in there lies with the people starting out. Now, the people starting out with their personal brand, online business, whatever, they are now creating accounts and feeling the need to buy followers. I see an excessive amount of people nowadays with 30, 40k followers but are getting 1,000 views in a video. And I'm like, okay, your content isn't necessarily bad. Maybe not be. There are a lot of things I could pick out of it and improve from it, but it's just this necessity to buy things and feel like it is a status thing, but it's the knowing the status gets you somewhere. And yes, probably the people who they are copying have built that up over a long period of time, and that is fair enough. If that's what you want your personal brand to be, that is fair enough. If you build it up by yourself over time, fine, I completely agree with it. That's how you want to do it. That is your brand. That is how you branded it. That is your brand. But I think that's a lot harder to do than making an authentic brand with, let's say, 10,000 followers that absolutely brings you in as much money as these people. And that's kind of my approach. That's what I believe in, authenticity. And it's kind of missing that nowadays. I mean, going back to the main topic of longevity of marketing, when you think about the topic of longevity in marketing, you think of all the big businesses out there that have been around for so long that you use because they are so reliable and so good because of how long they've been around. And that's obviously because they've been around, they learn things and you scale based on what you learn, all of that. But it's also because their reputation has been good for so long that they are undeniably who they say they are. It's a lot of things. Like if you see a channel starting out, you're not going to trust it because there's no longevity there and there's no backing of they are who they say they are. Whereas with Amazon, you know what you're getting. You're getting your product that you've ordered for a good price to your door next day. With Netflix, you're getting every show and movie you can, instant access straight to your TV. No need for this international programs that all are on time by time. You get to pick what's on when you want. What I'm trying to say is you know what you're getting with all of these brands when it comes to the service or product they deliver. You know what you're getting because they have been around for so long, or you have used them for such a long period of time. Now, a lot of that can be implemented into starting out too, and having that mindset when you start out saying, I'm going to be in it for the long run, is always you're just going to be more of a winner in the long run. Let's look at two content creators that are both under the age of 25, right? We look at Ryan Trahan and we look at Jack Doherty. Both of them do the same thing in essence. They both create engaging, entertaining content. One of them does it in a really authentic way, and him being himself, and the other one does it in a really obnoxious and annoying way to the point where you hate him. Yes, the hating still gets him views, but Ryan Trahan arguably does more numbers. And that's because he's been doing it. They've both been doing it for an extremely long period of time. And yes, they're only young, but they have both been doing it for an extremely long period of time. Think of that what you will. Would you rather be a Jack Doherty, or would you rather be Ryan Trahan? Up to you. I don't mind, but stick at that thing and do it for a long period of time. I don't want to see people creating shortcuts with branding and content creation too, because you're only really going to have maybe a 2-year good stint, and then who's going to care about you afterwards? Because realistically, with a service or product that you provide, you haven't learned into that longevity. You know, you've got this product that you have, and you buy your way in. You're not going to be able to make that business last because you don't know what you're improving, because you're getting so many people in as clients, if you are getting so many people in as clients. Whereas you can do what everyone else does with an online business, build your way up, and use that built knowledge through the years as your selling point, as your marketing. Well, not the whole of it, but part of it. That is basically your USP for definitely personal brands. Authenticity, you being yourself, that is your USP. So, yeah, that's my take on the current branding scene that you see nowadays. And I just think people should really stop this flexing thing. I mean, I don't like, obviously, if you do it over years and you build up and then all of a sudden you get this influx of money because you've been working so hard for your business or whatever it is, e-com, SMMA, fucking anything you do. If you build it up over a long period of time, that is respectful. Like, I can respect that. But if you are there trying to buy followers, creating content that isn't for your brand. I recently saw a video of some guy, I'm not going to name his name, he has 40k followers but he averages 1,000 views, but some of his videos are on him playing golf for the first time. One of them's on SMMA and what's the best niche to get into for SMMA, and one of them's about flexing his car at 17. None of these things coincide with a brand. They're just a thing. You're just posting content. And yes, that's good starting out, because I did the same. I didn't really have a direction with the content, I just posted. And if you are starting out, just post content. But this is a guy with a business. This guy has something to promote. And he is trying to sell something. But he's completely deviating from the thing while buying followers, while flexing. But he's doing day in the lives and content on his thing. But the day in the life has nothing to do with content. Anyway, it's food for thought. Make sure you focus on your branding, and make sure you focus on your content and pride yourself in it. Because that's what I do now. I pride myself in the content that I make. So, go out there and improve your personal brands. And message me if you need any help. Link is in the description if you need any help. Go and look at all my links. Learn more about me. Learn more what you can learn about me. See if you like me or not. And if not, screw off. And you can go and find someone else that will make you better content. But I guarantee you, authenticity and being yourself is the way.